The students, in last class, what we were discussing? Anybody? In last class, what we were discussing? Nobody remember what in last class what we were discussing? In last class, we were discussing IT professionals, the relationship between IT professional and the users, relationship between IT professional and the suppliers, relationship between the IT professional and the employer, relationship between the IT professional and the clients. That we were seeing in the last class. Is the screen is visible, students? Students, can you see the screen?
No, ma'am.
Okay. One minute, 1 second, students. Now, students, now the screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, students, in last class we were discussing the professional relationship that must be managed with with who all the IT professional relationship should be managed, with the society, with the users, with the professionals, with the suppliers, with the clients. How the IT professionals should manage the relationship, that we have seen in the last class. And we were discussing about the ethical behavior of IT professionals. So the behavior of the person here, not only the behavior of the IT profession, the behavior of any common man is very much important, students. The behavior, the ethical behavior is very much important. Now, in last class we were discussing the professional code of ethics we were discussing. So what is a code of ethics? A code of ethics is nothing but the principles which we set for the ethical behavior. The principles are different for different scenario. The principles of classroom will be different. The principles of any meeting room will be different. The principles of home will be different. The principle of apartment will be different. The principle of software company will be different. The principles of production company will be different. Everywhere the principles are different, but being a professionalist or being a part of that organization, we have to follow those rules or follow those principles strictly. Then only, if we follow, then only we say the person is behaving ethically. If we are not behaving according to the principle, then we can say the person is not behaving ethically. And under this, yeah, in last class we have seen 2 points. Because of network issue, my screen was not clearly visible, so that's why I stopped after second point. Excuse. Improve ethical decision. So in last class, I gave the example of that remedies during this pandemic COVID. Being a doctor, what are the principle, what are the rules they have to follow? I gave WHO will be the organization. They make some set of rules and regulations based on the, suppose some 10 principles are set for the initial stage of a patient. If the condition is going critical, then the remaining next some set of from 11 to 20 principles of set. These principles are nothing but the medications how we have, or the treatment how we have to give to the COVID patient. So that those codes will be defined in the previously. So the, being as a doctor, we have to follow the principles, whatever the principles are set by WHO. If we follow those principles, then it will be easy for us to make a decision. See here, at the same example I'll repeat. When the patient admit to the hospital, then the first principle or the first medication they give. So even after giving this first phase of medication, the condition of the patient is not able to not improving, then they will go to the next step. If I directly, being a doctor, if I directly start with the second step, then the condition of a patient is not improving, I cannot come back. But in at that situation, it will become difficult for the decision making. If I follow the principles properly, step by step rules, step by step everything, if I follow, then for me it will be being a doctor, it will become easy to treat any patient. So the ethical behavior, it improves the decision making and promotes high standard of practice and ethical behavior. And the next is enhance trust and respect from the general public. See, when you are when you are good person, when you are behaving ethically, when you are not misbehaving with anybody, when your decision is proper, when everything is going right, correct, then if all general public will respect you, and the public will trust you. See here, the here this person is a doctor, this person is giving a correct treatment to all the patient. If he is giving correct treatment, if he is guiding the proper diet, how after post covid, how the patient should take care, and how the behavior of the patient should be, if everything he is explaining correctly, then the definitely the public, general public, or the patient, or the society will respect this person. Correct now, students? The society will respect this person, and they trust this person. They trust this person. And provide an evaluation benchmark. What is evaluation benchmark, students? What is benchmark? Self-assessment. Self-assessment after doing a proper decision making, after the ethical behavior, after getting the respect and trust from the general public, then the person will be able to evaluate himself. Self assessment can be possible. These are all the principles of code of ethics. Next we have certification. Yes, students, the certification is very much important. When I say certification, what will come to your mind? When you listen the word certification, what will come to your mind? Yes? Anybody? Nothing will come to your mind when you listen certification. Certificate for what? You will get a certificate if you do any achievement. Correct, no? If you do any achievement, you will get certificate. Yes, students. Or if you play and win in some competition, then you will get certificate. Sigata ilva? Yes, students, please respond. After daily after college, when you go home, when you play with your friends, and when you win, will you get certificate, students? After the college, or every day in the evening time, if you play with your friends, and every day, today you are winning, tomorrow your friends will win, and day after tomorrow next person will win, and after winning, will they get certificate? Yes, are you understanding what I'm trying to explain? What I'm trying to ask? Yes, Sunil, are you there? Yes, students, am I audible? Yes, students, I'll every day when you play with your friends, and each day one may win, or daily you may only win. So when you win the game, will you get a certificate? No, you will not get a certificate. Why you will not get a certificate? Because that is not organized by a some committee. Correct? No, that is not organized by a committee. So no volunteer will be there to organize that event. Just for the time pass, just for the fun, you and your friends will be playing just for only for the fun and time pass. You are doing that, but the same competition. If you take example of chess or cricket match, if same games are organized by some organizer or some higher authority, then when you win in that game, then definitely you will get a certificate. Correct? Now, yes, students, definitely you will get the certificate. So a certification is a process that one understand voluntarily to improve the competency in a set of skills. To improve the set of skills, the competition will takes place. So when in the competition, if anybody wins, then we give a certificate. We give a certificate. The same thing happens in the recruitment process also. What happens in the recruitment? When company comes for the recruitment, they ask your resume. Correct, no, students? They ask your resume, and when you're in fourth semester or fifth semester, we tell you all that you register for some online courses. You register for some online courses. Why we tell that? We tell that if you complete some one or two online courses, those who are in boom in the market, then it will be a weightage for your resume. Correct? No, we tell like this. No, why? Because when you attend, before you attend the interview, the interviewer, the employer will see your resume by seeing your certification of course or um, participation in any competition. They will see your competency level. If you mention whatever the certificates you are getting in the competition or in any courses, they'll see your competency level, and it will helpful for you to get into the company. It will helpful for you to get into the company. So many hiring managers HR managers, hiring managers, they'll see the certifications, what type of certification courses you have done. Or when if you are not done any certification of courses, if you are mentioning about your sports certificate, whether it is college level or state level or national level or international level, by seeing the certificates, they'll come to know how much caliber you have, how much talent you have. So the certificate is very much important. And simply um, uh, or when you want to install some software in your laptop or in your desktop, then not pirated, when you want to install some licensed software, then you'll check with the vendors. Correct, no, students? You'll check with your vendors. Or when if you want to put a Wi-Fi at your home, then you will see that who are all the Wi-Fi distributors are available to your area. Correct? Now you'll check that if these are all the vendors for my area, and then you'll check this the reviews, the feedback of about that, about the feedback about the distributor. Same here, same thing. Many of the companies like Cisco, Cisco, IBM, Oracle, Microsoft, Sun Microsoft. There are so many companies are there who are doing a certification of course. Yes, there are so many companies are doing a certification of course. And before we join for any course, we will see the which company, whether IBM is offering this course, whether Oracle is offering this course, whether Microsoft is offering this course. We'll see who are the vendors. See who are the vendors for the certificate, and based on that, we will try to register for the course. The vendors are very much important in the certification. Industry association certificate. In some cases, the collaboration will be there. Industry and academics. Industry and academic collaboration will be there. Our college may do collaboration with some company, with IBM or with Oracle or with Cisco or with Infosys or with Cognizant. They do the collaboration, and in collaboration with the industry, the colleges will offer so many courses. So these things also are very much important in the certification. Licensing. License is very much important in certification. Not only in the certification, in whatever the job we do, whatever the business we do, the license is very much important. If you do a driving school business, there also license is important. If you start a grocery shop, there also license is important. If you do a medical store, if you keep a medical store, license is important. So here, if you want to start a certification course, there also the license is very much important. Simply you cannot start a any course, or if a doctor wants to start also, the license is very much important. The license is very much important, students. Next we have IT user. Who are the IT users? Who are the IT users? Yes, students, who are the IT users? Students, are you listening? Gangubai? Gangubai.
Yes, ma'am.
Who are IT users? Who are IT users?
Hello.
Yes, I'm able to hear you. Who are IT users? Who are IT users?
IT users, person who utilizes the computer networks.
Bhavisha? Bhavisha, can you listen to me, Bhavisha?
Yes, ma'am.
What is
Hello,
licensing?
ma'am.
When you listen the word licensing, what will come to your mind? What all the
Like,
things will come to your mind? Licensing.
ma'am, it's a proof or what we can say.
It is a document by which you can trust that. Correct, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I cannot say I'm a doctor and this is my hospital, and from tomorrow you all can come. I'll give the treatment. Where is the license? Where is my certificate? Where is my certificate? Who will give the certificate? Who will provide my license? The government will provide me license by seeing my certificate. They see my certificate, whether I have completed MBBS, whether I have completed MD, whether I have done any specialization. They'll see that. They see that based on that, they will provide a license. They see that based on that, they provide a license whether I can start business or I can start a clinic. Similarly, students, I don't know whether you people are listening or not. Even after asking so many times, nobody is responding. When I cannot ask particularly each and every student whether you're following, whether you're understanding, and if you have any doubt, also nobody is responding. First of all, you are not listening. Only how you will respond. The certification is very much important, students. The certification is, it makes the certificate undertakes, it improves the competency in the set of skills vendors, training companies, association, doctors, everybody should have the certification. And who will provide the certification, and based on what we go for the certification. And I gave the example also, when you attend any interview, the person who is going to hire you, first they will see your certification. In many of the time, we told so many times, you register for online courses. Why? Because if you register on, if you do online courses other than the academics, you will learn something else. You will learn extra, which will be helpful for your placement, which will be helpful for you to develop a project. If you learn already some in your curriculum, you have some subjects, some specified predefined subjects are there. Other than those subjects, if you learn, then it will be weightage for your resume. So you scored 80% in your MCA, and your friend also scored 80% in MCA. But if you have done 2-3 courses, online courses, and if you have done after learning those courses, if you have implemented your knowledge in any project, then and if your friend have not attended any online courses and not done any project, then your weightage will be more, your resume weightage will be more. The company will hire you, the company will not hire your friend, because you have done some certification of courses, and that course you have implemented somewhere. The output of that course is your project. You have done the project. So when you want to do any certification blindly, you will not go and register in some company or in some online website. You will see what type of course they are giving, whether it is genuine or not. Because somewhere the online courses are free, somewhere they are charging very high. Coursera we have, NPTEL we have, Udemy we have. So you will see that if you register in Coursera, then what are the benefits you have, what type of courses you have. And if you register in NPTEL, what type of courses you have, what is the time duration, everything we see in a student, without seeing that in NPTEL. They give some time for study, and only one day the exam will be held. But if you see Coursera, every day weekly assignments will be there. If you complete the assignment, next the test will be there. If any delay, also you can do some resetting of the dates, but that you cannot do in NPTEL course. So those types of flexibility we see, and based on that we go and register which vendor will be providing a good facility. Based on that we go and we register. And some industry association certification, as I told, our college may do collaboration with some company, and they provide some certification. And the license is very much important. Without there are some, so in the market there are so many institutes are there. Don't simply go and register for any course in the just they take money and they'll not teach anything, and they'll not give any proper certificate. Register in a recognized institute like Q Spiders, J Spiders, because they are licensed certification course organizations. If you register in, such types of organization, then you will get knowledge as well as you will get certificate also. Next is IT users and IT users. IT user common ethical issue. IT user means we we when we use information technology, then we become a IT user. So what type of difficulty issues we face as a IT users? The main thing is, the most important thing is software piracy. What type of software piracy? Yes, students, what type of software piracy?
Copy of softwares.
Copy of software. So they tell that this is a genuine software, but in reality that will not be a genuine software. That will be a fake software.
Yes, ma'am.
Inappropriate use of computing resources.
Yes, ma'am.
Any idea about this? Inappropriate use of computing resources? Yes, you should tell what type of ethical issues you are facing, because you are also a IT users. You have to tell me example for software piracy, inappropriate use of computing resources, and inappropriate share of information. Yes, students, tell me. Yes? No idea? Software piracy. You not face any difficulty like this, any software piracy? Yes, Srinivas? Yes, students, in next class, you have to tell me what type of common ethical issues you are facing and how to overcome from this. What type of issue you are being an IT officer, what type of issues you are facing, being an IT officer, what type of issue you are facing and how to overcome from those issues. In next class, you have to tell me. Yes, students, I repeat here, being a IT users, what type of ethical issues you are facing and how to overcome from those ethical issues. Yes, students, listening. Here's Idea, Srinivas, Sunil, Vinny. Are you listening? Arjun, are you there, Arjun? Why nobody is responding? Any test is there after my class?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Then why nobody is responding? Yes, students, in next class, I'm repeating once again. In next class, you have to tell me what type of common ethical issues we are facing as a IT users and how to overcome from those issues. That you have to tell. That we will discuss. Okay, students? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
At least you respond yes or no. At least you can tell that no. Huh? Okay, I'll stop here. If I discuss that topic, students, if I discuss this, how to what are the common ethical issues and how to overcome from those issues, then this is that next class will be the end of module 5. Next class will be the end of module 5. Then we will be left out with only one module, that is fourth module. In fourth module also 2 hours class I took, that is self motivation. Motivation topic I have done. So only the fourth module will be left out. So if I complete the fourth module, then your professional communication and report writing syllabus, it will be completed. So in next class, I'm going to complete the fourth module. Next class, in next class, I'll complete fifth module. Only the fourth module will be remaining. Any doubt? Any doubt, students? Sunil? Srinivas attendance at Takshana, I think he left the class. Huh? Just he was attending only for the